So they just dropped the newest hint on GDC. It's looking like it's gonna be Future Saga. Part? Maybe. Full thing? Who knows? But I'm at a crossroads here. Because I'm a huge Vegito Blue fan. But after the last one they gave us, it's been 2 years. It's really been 2 years since they dropped the Vegito Blue. Let's just jump right into this. Let's pull up the Future Saga. So, as you can see here, we are primed for easy A's, super easy A's, new iterations. I am really expecting this, a new Goku Black and Zamasu. Now, I saw some people talking Fusion Zamasu, and I think if you're going into this expecting a Fusion Zamasu from like a new Fusion Zamasu, then you're probably going to be disappointed. Because what I've noticed is not like this year, I've been seeing people say this year is about representation. We're covering the whole Dragon Ball story. And coincidentally, Future hasn't been represented. But more, not just that. It's that you take a look at the cards that we've gotten so far. Take a look at the cards we've gotten so far. Vegito, Gogeta, Gohan, Vegeta, Go Frieza, Super Saiyan 4, Pikkon, Tien, Kalen Caulifla, DKP, and then of course, the TURs, pages and pages back, right? This isn't just about representation. It's not just about Pikkon getting an LR. It's not just about Tien repping the 22nd World Tournament, right? It's not just about this guy being a GT rep. But it's more, well not more, but it's also about redoing moments, right? Go Frieza. Their kick, Frieza, is terrible. But his active skill, Miracle of Universe 7, looks incredible. This guy, Vegito, number 1, Mr. Best Unit in the game for now. He's a redo of 3rd year Vegito. These two, redo of 3rd year Gogeta. In Super Saiyan 2 Gohan, I guess he might just be here just because they needed a Vegeta rep and they feel like this is the hypest form, right? Even though Super Saiyan 4 Vegeta doesn't really have it doesn't have a standalone card in years. They feel like this is the hypest form Vegeta has, so he will sell, but then they made him awful. And then this guy, as a GT rep, Kalen Caulifla, we were, well, not all of us. Yeah, I'll just throw you in. All of us, we were all disappointed that they didn't drop a Kefla. But look at what they are. They're reverse exchange Kalen Caulifla. A redo of what? The AGL Kalen Caulifla. I've heard legends. I've heard stories, right? Once upon a time, best unit in the game. And look at them. 10 years in, and they're getting redone. So it's got me thinking, if you're setting yourselves up thinking this is going to be a Fusion Zamasu, you might be disappointed. I'm expecting it to be a redo of this, where it's just, Goku Black starting off. You meet up with Zamasu. He comes down from the sky, and suddenly you can reverse back and forth, right? You can do that. Where else are we going? We could pull up some more. We have more AGL Trunks, Future Gohan Trunks, right? The tech androids, great, one of the craziest units ever. Vegito Blue, Rose. They are primed for super easy A's. Think of this. Think about it this way. A new Vegito Blue. Maybe he transforms. Super easy A, this guy. Perfect link partner. What are we saying? He's got the counters. He already has build initials. Great US attack and defense. They could tone it down on this guy, but they also couldn't. They also could say, What if he's dominant? Because we deserve a dominant Vegito Blue, a new one. After the blues, no. We can't have another fumble. We can't have another fumble. Rose. This is a huge part of what would make super bosses good. Because the thing about super bosses is that there is two ways they go with this. They either go the DBS villains route, which is, big bad bosses, worldwide chaos, Broly type, Zamasu. They either go the Zamasu route, with Cell Max included, these two get a new unit, or they go the TOP route. Kale and Khalifa, they're here. They gave Tech Kefla and Easy A. These two, they're still kind of usable. Kefla's there. She's, kind of usable. But, that's it. There is two ways they go with super bosses. And AGL Rose getting his super Easy A. Whew. We will be there. Let me just say that. Mine is level 10 Lynx, ready to go, because I'm all about super bosses. We've been talking about super bosses, SB for short, for half the year. Same with Giant Egg Power, GAP for short, right? But we can close these two. What's interesting is that I didn't even take a look at this guy. So we're talking Easy A's, we're talking super Easy A's. You know what Goku Blacks are? Goku Blacks are the experimental units. How bad can we make a unit before people start to notice, Because let's take a look at well, I mean, he's Future Saga anyway. We'll open up. Oh, Future's already open. We did that. Take a look at Future Saga. Where is he? So, this guy got a good Easy A. He got a good Easy A. But this guy, this is one of the worst Easy A's ever. Low key. Look what they did to him. Attack on Super. That's great. We can't complain about that. Raise attack and defense on 18 key. The least we can ask for a free-to-play unit. But look at his passive. What? What? One more time. They changed attack and defense from 50 to 59%, plus 9% to stats. And this, what was it? Oh, my thing's broken. Plus 1. So instead of 5 key, he gets 6 key. Truly. And there's more. There are more examples. Where is he? Look at this guy. He's the experimental unit. How bad can we make a unit before people start to notice, right? Because this guy, they got away with giving him the rare chance. They said, okay, people don't like rare chance. They don't like being able to do, 5 attacks a turn. They don't like being able to do a rare chance. So they said, let's give Evolution Blue Vegeta a medium chance instead. He is the predecessor to Evolution Blue Vegeta. It gets even worse though. Because there's this guy here. This physical Goku Black. But enough tangents. Let's go back to what we were talking about. We covered this guy, so we'll keep moving. Now I know what you're thinking. They can't Easy A. It's too early. They've set themselves a pattern. Of Easy A-ing units after the anniversary LRs. Z Spirit Bomb, GT, Kai Goku, and then Z Gohan, and then these guys open up to Easy A. But what if they just do it? Right? What if they Easy A this unit? Because like they tried their meme, their little, joke, their running joke throughout the year. Pycon, he's serious. Tommy is serious. Tao, he's seriously serious. But it made them no money. The bank was empty. So what if they said, we Saiyans have no limits, and they give themselves a comeback? Worldwide, take two, Vegito Blue, take two, Transform Vegito, easy A these guys. So, historically, this is one of the, this is a good unit. Well, not was when they released. But this killed them. The reason why it killed them, in a vacuum, this is not that bad. It's really, it is bad, but not as bad as it was in reality. Because you look at their passive skill, and like a slight breeze hits them, and it's over. Home screen central. We're sent packing. Pack your bags. We're going on a trip to the main menu. But it's like this works when you're in an anime, right? It works when you're in a TV show, but not when you're in a game. From a game standpoint, from like a 1-to-1 ratio standpoint, which is what this game is, right? This game, without the anime, this game is nothing, right? This whole game is based on, wow, Goku and Vegeta teamed up. Here's Vegito Blue. That's what happened in the show, But from a gaming standpoint, this does not make sense. It just doesn't, And so because of that, I'm kind of scared. I'm scared for what they're going to bring us. Whether it's full future or part future, I'm scared. Because look what they did to the last Vegeta Blue they gave us. This hurt me. It really did. Because he's so cool. He's so cool, but he's unusable. Now, would you be able to use any unit, past 2 years? Unless your name is Tech Khalifa, probably not. But we need them to hit this. Not just for Vegito Blue's sake, but for Goku Black's sake as well. Because look at the Goku Blacks, we've already gone over them. But the Goku Blacks have been complete misses, except for the old ones, right? This guy's Easy A was good. AGO Rose, I think he was good, I wasn't there. I'm not sure on this guy, on his initial release in Easy A, maybe he was good. Talking about the physical one. But in recent history, Rose has been done dirty. Snuffed out of an anime, snuffed out of a worldwide LR, gave him a Dokkan Festa, rare chance, yippee, go enjoy. So yeah, I just wanted to go over some future stuff. Now, is it going to be full future? Who knows? As long as we get some sort of Giant Ape power, I'll be happy. Because even though I am a Vegito Blue mega fan, right? Giant Ape power, Super Saiyan 4 Goku, he has been sitting here. Oh, we'll go to actual cards. Super Saiyan 4 Goku has been sitting here with his Giant Ape power 220%. And we're just asking, what are they doing with this? This guy, he's sitting in the second slot, the third slot on the team sheet, because Giant Ape power doesn't have 6 units, right? You can't use him as a leader, not yet. And so the best outcome is either Daima Part 1, Future Part 2, Future Part 1, Daima Part 2. This could just be Legends Fest 2024 on Dragon Ball Legends. They have these guys in release order. What they did last year is they gave us a Vegito, Mai, Goku Black, Perfect Cell, Future, right? You're transforming Vegetos. But then for part 2, they gave us, Super Saiyan 3 Goku, he's whatever. But they also gave us Daima Goku Mini and Tamagami number 3. I think it's because that was when that was when stuff was airing, right? Now that Daima's done, they could we already have, Super Saiyan Goku Mini. We don't have Tamagami yet. We already have Vegeta Mini, although these guys don't, in Dokkan, right? But look at this. Legends. They've got this on lockdown right here. Majin Du, Majin Ku, Adult Super Saiyan 3, Adult Super Saiyan 4. This guy would be Giant Ape Power. So it's we're looking at this guy's leader skill, and we're asking, when is this coming? Do we start the Daima 11th anniversary agenda now? 1, 2, 3. Who else? The GT Super Saiyans. 4, 5. I've been trying to use this Int Gogeta, and he sucks. Of course he does. Limit Breaker Vegito, he's aged. Can't use him anymore. No matter what, by the 11th anniversary, this guy's going to get buffs. Because Kid Gohan's going to easy A. So, Giant Ape Power. Heroes, they might easy A. Because they're the 2022 units. So the heroes, crossover units, if they make them good, then Giant Ape Power will have 2 more units. So it's pretty much just waiting to see what they really do with this category here. But yeah, I really do wish that they include Daima, because at this point we gotta ask, what are they doing? What are they doing? But those are just my thoughts. I just wanted to do a little bit of speculation, just because it's more fun, right? I could sit back, I could observe, I could be like, okay, let's see what happens. We don't make ourselves look foolish. But that's boring. That's boring. Instead, we have fun and we speculate. Who's with me? Leave your thoughts in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.